Hi, I'm Fran from Kurskal, and you're watching The Monday Club.
It's Monday, it's 7 p.m., and the Bronx are on parade. It's time for The Monday Club, featuring your host, Jennifer Kirk, with the help of the Covered Monkey, and your host with the Toast Topsy Toaster, and a wizard called Gandalf, featuring the sounds of the Glasgow Symphony Orchestra and the musical stylings of Gordon, the music maestro. Let's get ready to loco! Ho, ho, ho! Ooh.
Hello and welcome to WWC Next. We are an award-winning specialist and manufacturer for miniature scenery modelling. We are proud to have produced one of the best-selling ProGrass micro applicators, and we've refined our quality products and systems with both beginners and expert modelers in mind. We supply and manufacture everything you may need, from static glass applicators, static glass tufts, handcrafted MDF and hand-poured resin products, all designed and curated in-house, with you, the modeler, in mind. You can find us at www.scenics.com or in store at Unit 6, Buford Court, Plasmal, Swansea.
Where's the Janat? Choo 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 choo.
I'm literally right here. Big hello to you. So great to see you. I hope I find you well. It's Monday. It's 7 p.m. UK time, and that can mean only one thing. Thank you so much for joining us for the Monday Club, and we've got ourselves a brand new member. Welcome to the club. One of us. One of us. One of us. So that's Barry Wendon. Welcome to you. Great to see you. I hope I find you well. We've also got 3B Rail, Hillside Junction, Francis Wadsworth, Within Model Railway, Stefan Svensson, Francis Wadsworth, David Scott, Nick Garolimo, Patrick Ling, Valleys 56XX, Malcolm Moore, St. Flymo Chairman 1, Ham Shackleton, Zantec. It says, yes, the parcel. The parcel did arrive.
I kept it safe from her. I have now sliced open, just before we went live.
Yeah, I told her not to.
I've sliced open the outer box. My Jenny Jenkins. Gandalf has been keeping this in the biscuit barrel all week.
Oh, well, that'd be why it's covered in crumbs and wizard slobber.
Wizard slobber?
He's licked as many of the crumbs off as he could. So, thank you, Zantec. Let's see what's in the mystery.
What's in the square window?
Yes, so it says do not open until Monday stream. So we have the sharp implement of ultimate sharpness. Oh my word! Thank you, Scanman.
Oh my goodness!
Who's very
formerly
kindly
Robert Steers.
Oh, greetings from formerly Robert Steers. Great to see you, and I hope you're well. Thank you so much for your generosity on the super chat.
So we're just going to move Topsy over so you can see the proceedings.
Thank
you so much, Robert, for that very generousness. And here we go.
So
you're on the big cam. Please don't swear.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. Boom.
Is this where if I accidentally do myself a mischief with the scalpel, it becomes a viral video?
You haven't even cut that properly. What are you doing?
Shut up! I was.
You're too eager for finding out what this is.
Will you just look? Let the mistress of ultimate messing it up deal with the proceedings. What have we got in here? What? Ooh. So there's a letter in there.
I shall read it.
This is a Daypole wagon. Oh my word. So we've got Snade of Burslem. So we got ourselves.
Oh,
well, thank you
lovely.
so much, Zantec. That is really, really generous of you. Thank you so much.
His address is on here, so don't show it, but do read it.
I am going to first of all show the end of the thingy. So this is from the Hobby Goblin in Burslem. I do know it. I have actually been there. So this is a special commission that they've done. Thank you so much for that. And so right. So you don't want me to read out 123 Fake Street?
For a second there, I genuinely thought you were going to read his address. To the nation. The railway nation.
It says, hi, Jennifer and Zoe. Hello. You're
Hello.
supposed to say hello.
I was moving Topsy back in. Hello.
I hope you do not mind this small item. However, it is known that you like small hobby stores. I do actually support your local hobby store because when they're gone, they're gone, and you have to support them. You really do. The Hobby Goblin is one such store which from time to time does special commissions, and this small coal wagon is one such item. Hobby Goblin can be found in Burslem, Stoke-on-Trent, on Hamel Road, just a stone's throw, or perhaps more accurately, a penalty kick from Port Vale FC. So if you can give Hobby Goblin a plug, it will be great. So don't forget, if you're ever in Stoke-on-Trent, head for Burslem and Hamel Street, and you will find the Hobby Goblin, who are purveyors of all things model railway and do support their special commissions, because we do love model shops that invest in the hobby by
Absolutely.
doing something
Also,
a little
we've
bit
had
unique.
a correction in the chat.
Oh.
It's pronounced Sneed.
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 Oh, that makes Topsy Toasty very excited. Look at that. He's rolling his eyes at us.
Thank you so much, Zantek.
Yeah, Iron Horse Railway says a very generous gift to have received. Thank you. Yeah, Zantek, thank you so much. Wamgok says, that's my address. Oh, so you live on 123 Fake Street.
123 Fake Street, Buttocks, Kent.
Jerry BVR, big hello to you. Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath. Madden Steam Railway says, lovely to see steam locomotives making their presence known on Weir Yard. Steam locomotives are beautiful things with their own character. Yes, so at the moment, going round, steam locomotives, we have...
Before you get into what's going round,
Uh-huh.
Jenny, do we have a sponsor?
Yes, we do. As you may have seen at the beginning, our sponsor of the Monday Club is War World Scenics. And just remember, if you see grass anywhere on the layout, then that is a War World Scenics product, guaranteed. So you can see the results, try them for yourself. They're a very, very comprehensive range of stuff. So we've also got, who else have we got? Francis Wadsworth, Partick Hill Station, Sarah Davis, says, and there's an oatcake shop opposite the Hobby Goblin. Ooh. And I believe that the Hobby Goblin, wasn't that visited by King Charles III back when he was Prince Charles? I seem to recall he was on walkabout in Burslem and he spotted the model shop and went for an unscheduled visit to have a look at the train.
I bet his security team were like,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
we talked about this.
Yeah, the security detail were like,
Anyone could be in there.
yeah. Meanwhile, the person who owns the Hobby Goblin and the usual people in there like, who's this idiot?
Who's this?
Yeah.
I recognise you, but I don't know where from.
We've got slippage with the
Oh,
Akira
no.
Scale Manor. So,
However, Sneed is now going around and will be coming onto the
big hello
screen
to
in just a moment.
We have a new junction. Who summoned the new junction? Ben Davis as well, Larry Rogers, D827 Kelly, Hot Dog Pilot Andy Wamgok, Harry Sedgwick, GGS Railways, Rick Morley. Anyway, I'm going to go and give that a push, and then I'm going to take a couple of the... Oh, it knows I'm coming. Look, it started to move now.
Oh my goodness.
So
There's
what...
no way you're getting over there without gratuitous bum shot.
No, so we shall avoid the gratuitous bum
Wait
shot.
till it comes around the other side.
So when it comes round here, I'm going to pick it up and just... well, I'm not going to pick it up. I'm going to take the last two coaches off. Peachy TT120 says slippage is a dirty word.
I've heard of worse.
Yeah, although I must admit, Topsy Toaster gets very excited at the sound of slippage.
So Jenny,
Yes, that's me. Don't wear my name out.
the manor is coming round to the front.
Yes. Front, dirty word. Sorry, I'm getting a bit carried away here now.
While you're doing this, we've had a question.
Have we?
Nick Gerard Gerolimo, sorry, Gerolimo says, Jenny, what is the shuttle product you use, and is it easy to install?
What, for the ABC shuttle?
Yes.
That is done using. I actually use the ABC shuttle boards that DCC Concept sell. They do them. You can buy them with a decoder, singly on their own, in packs of 3, and also in packs of 6. So quite a lot of different ways of getting hold of them. And I just find them really easy to use. Train-O-Matic also makes them. I must get round to making use of those. Warbler Productions has already seen the TARDIS. And Sarah Davis says, not as dirty as moist. Actually, and moist is not as dirty as spillage.
Pre-loved.
Oh, God, yeah. I hate that term. Pre-loved. Do you remember when it was just called second-hand? Whenever you see a shop selling pre-loved, I just think that somebody was getting a bit too physical with that item. So it's like, I hope you wiped that clean before it went on sale. And Jerry BVR, exactly. Don't forget the old like, please, folks. Absolutely. Upwell and Onward says, hello everyone from New Zealand, and let Gandalf sound off. Oh, we have.
Does that mean we've had some?
Yeah, we've had later.
Latecomers.
Oh, come on, Gandalf, wakey, wakey.
I hadn't noticed I was in the biscuit barrel. A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thank you. With Valley's 56XX says scuttle is quite a dubious as words go. Scuttle falls into the same category as bollard or moped. And Wiven Model Railway says, I always dislike gusset. Ooh, dirty. Ian White says, can anyone give me tips on keeping track? I think the missing word is clean. And Nigel Cole says, I won't mention crevice. Don't be a crevice all your life. If it is for like keeping track clean, I am going to be doing a video on just that with some. What have you done, Zoe? Look at that.
It's not my fault that everything's wrong.
Of course, it's wrong.
It's not my fault that everything I touched broke.
You touched it. I use a track rubber, but I'm going to be road testing some track cleaning wagons actually in a couple of weeks. So do look out for that. But as it stands, I currently just use the track rubber, the Pico track rubbers, but they can leave a residue. There's
another word, yes.
Yes, write some of these down. We need to use them more. CP Model Railway says, LOL, I thought Gandalf was just about to say that a Monday clubber is never in the biscuit barrel.
I would, but sometimes I find Monday clubbers in the biscuit barrel, and I have to share my biscuits.
Right. Anyway, enough of the dirty words. Looking at you, DJK666 with leak. No James Pets as yet.
Yeah, Jen, you didn't start the mana back up.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, David Scott, for pointing that out.
Harry Sedgwick says, hey, so I got my new arrival. Royal Mail Post from Rapido Trains UK is 2 of them, the Wisbech and Upwell Bogey tramcar coaches. Titfield Thunderbolt buffet car, we've got one doing the... no, leave that running. It's about to go across the screen. And the Great Eastern Railway number 7 is preserved, which you will also see heading round behind Silver King. So look out past the Thompson Brake 3rd. Charlie Chimp says, hey Jen, what's the little lapel badge you're wearing? This is a poppy, but it's like a solid one. Very durable one, and obviously we're coming up on Armistice.
I'll explain what it is, because I bought it. It is a Hawker Hurricane on a poppy, and it's supporting both the Royal British Legion and the RAF Benevolent Fund.
There we go. Paul O'Donovan says, greetings from Ireland. Hornby magazine December is out with excellent 2024 calendar. And also, if you're a member of the Bachmann Collectors Club, then the collector mail has arrived, and that also includes a natty little calendar.
I'm going to pass you
And
the mouse so you can
just
do the news.
a quick word as well, that Colne Valley Railway, I spotted that Ollie from Wardle Road posted up promoting that. There is also a Colne Valley Railway calendar available as well.
Who's Mr. July?
I I don't know, Ollie draped over a tanker or something.
Don't say things like that and then go ho ho ho.
He was hinting he may have bought a tanker. Right. DCC Locomotive James says, how many Monday Club wagons are left? I haven't had an update, but I think if you remember last week, we were up to 2/3 sold. So I haven't had an update, but they have still been selling. So we must be well on the way. I believe they are still available. It's still showing as in stock on the Rails of Sheffield website. But do keep purchasing, because when they're gone, they really are gone. We won't be repeating that particular one. Yeah, D827 Kelly, new Bachmann Collectors Club magazine is out. I'll have to see if it's in the mailbox when other half gets home. I get a complimentary copy. Ooh. Yeah, it just arrived in the post this morning, so literally just arriving. Gives details of all the stuff that we sat together in the live stream last Wednesday. And
your first Christmas card.
Oh, well, thank you so much. So I'm going to have to take that off. It keeps derailing the brake fan. So I'm just going to take that off for the time being. And oopsie daisies. Oh, come on. Oh, don't do this to me.
What's wrong?
It's doing silly things.
You're having a lot of trouble tonight with your tension lock couplings.
Yeah, it's almost like tension lock couplings are... Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Now,
I realise now that it's not tension locking. It causes tension while locking.
See, I've got a Christmas card. It's November!
Time to put your first Christmas card up.
Well, no, because it's still November. It can wait until December. But, yeah, so we sat and did all of the... Just be careful, our address will be on here somewhere.
123 Fake Street.
Yes, Buttocks, Kent. So, actually, it does give me the opportunity to show you what I believe to be the pick of the announcements. So, just on there, you can see the Southern CC1, later known, although there is some debate in the matter, as the Class 70, the original electric Class 70. My top picks are the one in the Southern livery and the one in the BR blue.
Really, I think the black and silver looks lovely.
Yeah, I think that one will be very popular as well. But I can see those being incredibly popular. Now, for the N-Gauge modeler, then obviously as well, the J94 Hunslet Austerities, really great choice. And of course, we did manage to chat with Graham Musprat, our guru of all things Southern, in the chat, who was the person who designed the model of the J94 Hunslet Austerity in N-Gauge, and has been involved with the CC1 Class 70 electric. So,
I have to say one thing.
That's
a shocking lack of Gronk.
What? Yes, Gronk seem to have fallen from favour. They don't even feature in the calendar.
They what?
They don't even feature in the calendar.
Bachmann, what are you doing, man?
It's like totally tubular. So David Watts says 259 watching, but only 72 likes.
You'll make Topsy cry.
Yes, yeah. Topsy. So you're not doing it for me. You're doing it for Topsy, and Topsy's getting very agitated. See? Oops. You can see my hand. There we go. Mark Wilson has taken time off waxing up the DeLorean. Says, good evening, everyone. Tonight I am at Swindon Works in 1968 between a line of Westerns and Hymex that are being repainted into BR blue. just helping to sand them down. Well, look, don't get any debris on your DeLorean. You know how the Mr. Fusion can be temperamental if you fill it up with paint flakes. And British Rail cheese and onion sandwiches with everyone featuring that crusty curl on the stale bread. DJ K666 says, I struggle to find any BR Blue Gronks that gets.
Yeah,
Well,
there was a shocking lack of gronkage.
no, I did see some over on Clark Railworks had a few.
I'm still
I
upset
believe
that...
somebody pipped us too, that 08623.
Yeah, I was a bit upset because the second that I heard about it being there, it was gone.
Yeah. But interested to see, there's a lot of other people as well seem to be interested in the CC3. I think it was a DJ K666 says, I struggle. I think they were. It's gone off the screen, but I think they mentioned they were going after the Rail
You've
Blue.
got the mouse.
Yeah, I know. They were going after the Rail Blue CC1 stroke class 70. So I'm understanding. I like the Southern Green, but I also do like the Rail Blue one. Oh, were you making a mess?
I'm not making a mess. I just want to have a look at what's actually in this.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at me, I'm getting out of the box.
Oh.
What is it?
Oh my goodness, the pewter.
Pewter.
The little Woodland Scenic still set.
All right. Can you hear banjo music playing?
Yes, but that's because I had a bit of a bang on the head earlier on.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, does it come with a hillbilly?
This is amazing stuff.
Ooh.
Jenny, what's in the news while I pick all these out?
Oh, I'm just admiring these. And what's the big splat of pewter? Is that the base?
Yeah.
Wow, it's like that's quite intense. And it's got a tree and everything. So in the news, well, we just had all of the Bachmann announcements, and what else we had? We've also had the Titfield Thunderbolt buffet coach, plus the Wisbeach and Upwell versions of the coaches. I think there's something like 7, maybe even 8 different versions available. They are selling really, really quickly.
Goodness.
If you haven't caught our video that went out on Saturday, then do take a look. Also released from Rapido Trains are what they're calling the Not Quite Mink. And these are a pre-grouping styled mink wagon. It's actually the GWR one. But they're releasing them in a number of railway company liveries. Essentially, there's, for the first time ever, Lancashire and Yorkshire, Caledonian Railway, Taff Vale, Barry Railway, the Great Northern one. It looks very strange with the red candy stripes. Breezer 707 says, so Jenny, are you getting a Southern booster? I am quite tempted. And I have asked, they're due to leave the factory in China this week, I believe. My man on the inside said, you sure that's where the tree goes?
No. But this is phenomenal.
It is quite interesting. I'm not sure that they do those Woodland Scenics mini scenes anymore.
Oh man, they should.
D827 Kelly says, my model railway partner in crime is ordering the black and silver CC1 and BR green CC2, if I remember correctly. So I think I'll probably get a CC1 in southern green. John Walters says, hello from Blackpool. Big hello to you.
Hello there.
That's some degree of lateness implied. I think
Gandalf?
you have to...
A Monday
The
clubber is
never
never late, Total Wagons, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
That's part of the still.
This is amazing
You're
stuff.
trying to put the trees
Probably am.
into the still. That sounds quite interesting.
That is phenomenal. Woodland Scenics, why aren't you doing these anymore? These are great.
probably the expense.
Yeah, I bet they're
That
expensive.
is quite a splat of white metal there, it must be said.
There is a dude, by the way.
A dude. Oh, please let him be wearing dungarees. Yeah.
Dungarees and a hat.
So, ding-a-ling, ding-ding, ding-ding.
This is phenomenal. I love it.
Anyway, there was a degree of lateness and Gandalf didn't say anything.
Gandalf did say something, and you sung along with him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness, Jen, what are you like?
Wardle Road says, evening all, just a flying visit. Hope you're all well. Yes, we mentioned that you were mentioning online the Colne Valley Railway calendar. Got there in the end. And also, might not be adding to the fleet with a rusty tanker wagon.
Ooh.
John Walters says, better late than never. Absolutely.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto Wagons. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
So, Jen, what's in the news?
In the news, I've just been telling you, they've just had all the announcements from Bachmann. And Hornby did a live stream and had a lot of technical...
Did they remember to turn their
What was
microphone?
that noise?
What noise?
From downstairs.
I'll go and have a look.
Sounded like somebody in the house.
Okay, I'll go and have a look.
Yeah, just make sure Gandalf hasn't got stuck in the biscuit barrel. He seemed quite keen. Right. Raymond Legg says, Woodland Scenics have been around for a long time. They have. Very, very good. Zantec, no, the big coal train is not running tonight. We have a departmental ballast train. So what we've got a Silver King is running. That's our A4 of choice. We've also got the Draycott Manor, which is the Accurascale Manor. There'll be a full review on that coming up next week's Wednesday, so do look out for that. It's starting to slip a bit, actually. I think the rails are getting a little bit greasy. I have relieved it of 3 of the Hellion Newton Chambers car transporters. We've also then got a Class 27, which is Hellion, 25, which is Bachmann. Both of those are on the ABC shuttle, and then we've got the Planet Industrials Victory class, which is also on an ABC shuttle, and that's actually using the HM7000 decoder. Hot Dog Pilot Andy says, so what about the Hornby live stream? I don't know, because I only caught a little bit of it. They seem to have some technical difficulties. Roger Wolstenholme says, I'm not late, Gandalf said so. Leaves on the line, says Rick Morley. It could be. Andy81E says 2.5 weeks till Worley. Are you going, Jenny and Zoe, this year? Well, Zoe is definitely not going, and I currently, I'm not sure that I'm going. It's all signs are pointing to, unfortunately, me not going. But never say never. David Watt says, have you thought about talking to Pico about the costs of a Jenny TT wagon? They're starting a Kickstarter to fund it. I'd buy a 7 planker or 2. The problem is, I have talked to Pico about commissioning wagons, and there's a minimum order number, and it's quite high. I'm not really supposed to disclose the number, but it is quite high. We have done some market research, and unfortunately, whilst 00 is something we can sell, it's there's a lot less people modelling an N-Gauge and TT. We can try a Kickstarter, but the honest truth is it will probably not reach the minimum number. Now, in N-Gauge, I can get a commission for a lower number, but again, it's not cheap, and I'm not convinced. No, Valley's 56XX. The number is not 9. Unfortunately, the number has 3 digits to it. Have we got John JMC, our guru of sound, is in the house. Just arrived. Did you find Gandalf? Had he slipped and got stuck in the biscuit barrel?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto Wagons. Nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Train spotter James Moore says hello as well. Great to see you. Hope you are well. Simon Trains Motherhouse Showcase says tickets are booked for Worley. Booked them on Friday. And Dongit's Motherhouse says I bet it's 500. SHGP Media. The first digit is not a 0. It's not even a 1, so think of a big number. Ben Tullett says, I think if you ask your new sponsors, War World Scenics nicely, they will get you in to make sheep with pooey bottoms. It is a thought. Maybe I should contact them. I always feel a little bit naughty going, Well, no, you wouldn't mind just like having me hang out with you, would you?
Yeah,
I've got no
that's
mates,
why when we
me.
go to things with KR models, we're there to help them because
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
else couldn't get there.
I could do. I can actually. I can do static brassing. I'm quite a dab hand on that.
You'll certainly dab something.
David Watts. The only thing is we have to do artwork and stuff. So there is a bit of work behind the scenes. D827 Kelly. I'm not going to confirm or deny any numbers.
Also, the artwork thing, so yeah, we have to do the work, which means I have to take a day, maybe even 2 days off from another project.
Again,
and it all adds up. We've only got so much time, and that's the big problem.
only got so much money as well. But you know, with the Kickstarter, never say never. Never say never. We are going to look into
You
it.
just said it 4 times. Why is there one rule for you and one rule for everyone else?
Shut up.
Jenny,
Do as I say, not as I do.
Jenny,
Yeah,
what's the topic today?
Topsy Toaster agrees with me. The topic today was talking about the Bachmann announcements.
Okay, let's do that.
David Watts says, copy your OO wagon. The only problem with that is that
We don't own the design.
Yeah, the design work for the 00 wagon was very kindly done for us by Rapido Trains.
Yeah.
Now, they might say, yes, go ahead with our blessing, but it does seem a bit cheeky to ask.
Yeah.
Um,
Equally, they could, and within their rights,
To say no.
no, it's our design.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they would be within their rights to do that.
Yeah, don't get smother railway, absolutely. Making a Kickstarter does still take work.
Yeah.
Wangok says a Jenny demonstration. DL Warren says 2 trips to the NEC this month, using more diesel than a Deltic through November. Mike Lane TT120 says would so love a TT120 Jenny wagon. We can look into it.
We can
but
see what we can
do bear in mind that we are quite snowed under with projects.
I think what we need to do is have a discussion about the state of TT120 one week.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who like it. I like it, but are we all talking to each other and not seeing what's outside? Is the question.
I don't know. See, we did a little bit of rudimentary market research at Get. West Hill Wagon Works very, very kindly gave for us to give away the JK logos, and we had them in N-Gauge, TT120 and 00. And it was actually quite an eye-opener just how many 00 ones we were giving away compared to N-Gauge and then TT120. Sarah Davis says, would it be cost effective for the next Monday Club Wagon to be both OO and N? Wouldn't that help with minimum order numbers?
No, they don't.
That's ordering 2 different wagons.
Yeah, they don't stack.
There is no cost benefit in doing that.
Yeah.
You'd think, but there isn't.
No. But we can, like I say, we can see what we can do. Jen, what is it about the Bachmann announcements that made people think, yeah, these are good, while other people thought, yeah, these are a little disappointing?
There was very much a concentration on things like third rail electrics did very well. The Class 411, the refurbished ones, I predict that the Jaffa Cake livery is going to sell out. And I know people have looked at the price and it's like, how much? But unfortunately, that's just the way things are at the moment. But the Jaffa Cake livery, Class 411, I think will prove popular. Network Southeast might do as well. It's quite surprised to see the blue-grey ones make a reappearance. They were slow sellers last time. But if you're looking for a bargain, then... Oh, and right on tractors, we find OO to be the most popular scale at Model U. All of the scales are available there.
Yeah, that's
absolutely. And don't forget, you can order a Mini Jenny from Model U. And I am the perfect addition in any scale for you to add
Speaking
to
of Model
your
U,
list.
I'll be back.
Hey, what? Who?
Speaking of Model U, I'll be back.
Oh, something's arrived that I didn't know about. Mark Towers says no Northwest locos again. I did think, like a lot of people, that a T3 might get announced. I suspect somebody is working on a T3. I just have no idea who. Now, I do have to be quite careful. I know some top secret announcements from 2 different companies, and I have to very much make sure that I don't say anything. Yeah, sorry, Northwest Locos. Now, is it the Lancashire and Yorkshire Class 27? That's not the Pug, is it? The other one, the 060 and Tender. I'm actually very, very surprised about that not having been announced yet.
The banging, by the way, is next door.
Oh, what are they doing?
The kids are running amok.
They're banging. Yes. Topsy says it's quite obvious, really. So we have. Oh wait a minute! I've got to be careful. I've got to. Right. No, I'm not going to show you the box. It's too easy to accidentally show you where we live. And like, as much as we love you guys, no, you can't pop in unannounced. So there you go. This is what you've been purchasing, isn't it? What have you purchased?
So
these are from Model U.
we have a packet of 6 pumpkins.
Oh, you've got those Ghostbusters. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. I'm just trying to. It's a bit difficult to get that into focus.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mark Tower says OO Class 27 is OO Works. They are very nice. I have seen one of their, was it a Drummond 240s or 042s. Lovely models, but certainly at the niche end. I'd compare them like the Sutton Locomotive Works. Not what you'd call like super mass market ready to run. I think the door is still open for them. Johan Swanepoel Swanee says, one day, yes, one day.
Where did I literally
there
just
will
put
be
the
a
little
Monday
snippers?
Club.
Thank you.
So I'll start again. Johan Swanepoel Swanee says, one day, yes, one day, there will be a Monday Club Gronk. I foresee it. I would love to do that. Again, it's a cost thing. What you've got to remember is that it costs a lot to commission a loco. The minimum order numbers are comparable to the minimum order numbers for wagons. And if I say a wagon minimum order number is a 3-figure number, and I'll give you a clue, the first digit is not a 0, or is it indeed a 1? So there's a lot of locomotives you've got to buy. Yeah, Mark Towers, that's what I mean. At £350, it is quite expensive. Peter Jackson, Sheila Heath says, pumpkins! I've ordered some pumpkins from Model U. Not got them yet, though.
Mine were on back order. I'm surprised I got them so quick, to be fair.
Oh, that's very good of them. There's some good service.
Yes.
They might have seen who it was and thought, aha, they'll appear on the Monday Club.
As
Fire
opposed
up the
to
printer.
As opposed to they might have seen who it was and thought, yeah, they can wait.
And don't forget as well that Model U do have an arrangement with, I think at least one, possibly two, professional figure painters. So if you don't
Professional figure skaters.
figure painters, Wally Brown. If you don't feel confident getting your figures painted, you can make arrangements for them to be passed along to, I think Dan Everson at Tunnel Lane Model Railways is one of them. And for a cost, it's not a free service, but
No,
for
it's
a
not.
cost, they will be professionally painted. But there is a little bit of a waiting list because it is very, very popular.
Well, you could do what I do and just wing it and see what you can do.
Aaronville says, which locos are you running with Bluetooth HM7000 chips tonight? Just the Planet Industrial Victory, it has to be said. Iron Horse Railway says, for those concerned about Bachmann prices, take note, as there are many retailers now discounting the new tooled items to be more in line with what perhaps they should be. Now, that is interesting because that fits with something I wanted to show you. So, we're heading over to, should be that button, there we go. So, I wanted to actually show you some of these. This is the TMC Autumn Sale. And the reason I've picked this is simply because of things like this. So that is the Railroad Plus Class 67 from Hornby. I've heard a few people say actually it's a pretty good model. It was one of the last models that Lima tooled from scratch before they went bust. So it is a fairly modern model. But look at the price, £58.19. And I wanted to show you this because I can't find anywhere that even comes close to that. So we are in the run-up to Christmas, and this is Jenny's top pick of the bargains. The Class 67s in the Railroad Plus range from the TMC. They're an 8-pin chassis model, so if you wanted to fit it with a HM7000 decoder, I believe TMC also stock them as well. Buy it at the same time, save on postage. And you can also upgrade. They've got different options. You can get them to DCC, fit it, weathering. And there's 2 different liveries. So that's the other livery. And again, £58.19. Now, I have queried with...
Careful.
You know, you're supposed to leave them on the sprue for painting.
No, not with this. Look at the cables he's got.
Oh, that's Spangler, isn't it?
Nope, that's race stance.
Race stance.
You can tell because he's got the goggles
got
on.
the goofy goggles. Now, be careful. But they are lovely.
They're
Who are you gonna
incredible.
call? We are so having Ghostbusters in a cameo on this layout.
Yeah.
Yes, a free floating Class 3 Vapor. So these are my top picks. That livery as well. Absolute must. That price, they're not going to hang around for long. I'm going to tell you that now. This is my other top pick, actually. I thought it was quite expensive when it came out. I'm going to see, can I... Woo. There we go. It is a bit behind the chat. I'm sorry about that. It's just the side that the pictures are on. But we might be able to... There we are. This is a lovely model. Very unusual livery. And $125.98 is a really great price. So just thought I'd bring those to your notice because it really is some great prices. That's the TMC Autumn Sale. Treat yourself, run up to Christmas, treat somebody else in the run up to Christmas. Great way of picking up some Christmas presents. So Francis Wadsworth says, okay, gotta go now, guys. See you all next week. You take care.
Take care.
It's been great
Thanks for
having your
coming along.
company. Absolutely. See you next time. Delph Junction says, good price, Chris. Is it okay? Bo Minnick says, prices. They may be up, but UK is still cheaper than the US, especially in Steam. And don't forget as well that if you're in the US, you don't pay VAT. So that's a 20% reduction right there, which generally speaking on a lot of things will cover the cost of postage. David Watts says, free floating vapor. Is Craig there?
Oh.
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 Well
Never
done.
Live it down. Never live it down.
Ben Davis says, from the Bachmann range, okay, good at SR fans, but wish we got more Era 2 steam trains and industrial steam trains and diesels. Bear in mind, this is only what's due in the next 3 months.
Yeah, that is one thing I do like about Bachmann.
Yeah.
When they do an announcement, it's like, so Bachmann, when's it due? Next couple of months?
Yeah. So I'm just looking through some of the stuff. So we've got the EFE Rail little announcement-y thing. The Class 411 was the eye-catcher for me. Don't forget as well that the Class 25s, now we've been waiting for these for years, literally for years. And there's a nice article on Class 25s in the Bachmann Times. That's one to look out for members. Just looking, they did say that the Class 25s, I believe, are ready to ship. I can't find the details in there.
Do you want me to look for it?
No, it's all right. They are imminent if you're waiting for the Class 25. Down the line says, evening all, how are you both tonight? We're very well, thank you.
I'm doing great, thanks.
Topsy says there's a degree of lateness implied.
Gandalf?
Thank you, Topsy. A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
You're welcome. Where's my biscuits?
And Charlie Chimp says, perhaps Jenny's Bargains could be a regular segment on the Monday Club. Absolutely.
If she can find some,
If we
sure.
can find them. In fact, some of those prices, I must admit, I'm going to be doing a review. I want to check out that Class 67, so watch this space. There may be a review on that very locomotive. I was having a look around earlier on, and it's about £30 more expensive elsewhere, so it's a good saving. So definitely worth checking out, especially if you're a modern image modeler. They've also got Railroad Plus Class 47s, and don't forget the HM7000 decoders do include sound files for the Class 67, Class 47. I think there's a Class 60 in the sale as well. Classes 153, they look really good in the ScotRail livery. And we were talking about the Class 411s. There's a Class 411, in fact 2 different ones I think, in that sale as well, at a really good markdown, which is why I was just a little bit surprised to see blue-grey Class 411s announced. Now the Jaffa Cake and Network Southeast, I think they're going to sell well, but I think that the blue-grey ones might be a tough sell. Andy81E says, I'm receiving a HO locomotive from Poland tomorrow. Taken 4 weeks to arrive, as it takes them ages to work out how much UK VAT you owe. That'd be nice.
20%.
Peter Jackson
Winston.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says, Jim at the Loco Shed has a sale on too. 10% off, and of course, always support your local model shop where you can. But sometimes mail order bargains are too good to miss. So watch this space. I feel some bargain shopping coming on. Stevie Film, yes, the 411s are 600 quid, the new ones. But I think they're £199 in the TMC sale. And I think Rails of Sheffield and Kernow Model Centre have got them as well at about that sort of price as well. It is the refurbished version. Dongit's Model Railway, yeah, so it's not the same CEP as the old one they did before. It's the refurbished version, but for a lot of people, you can gloss over the difference for a huge reduction in price. Raymond Legg says, I'm glad we don't have VAT in the US, although you do have local sales tax. And the shady thing which I noticed when I was last in America...
Yeah, you guys don't include tax on your price tags.
Yeah, so you get to the checkout and they charge you a different price. That's a bit of a swizz.
Yeah, you guys have to do maths.
Yeah. Over here, it's illegal to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, the price that's marked on it has to be the price you pay. SHGP Media says, for me, if I did get a 411, I get the blue-grey, but that would be my period of choice if I ever do diesel era. And I would suggest check out the TMC sale, because they've got, I think it's the B suffix version in blue-grey at 199. So that's like a third of what these new ones will be at. Values 56XX says, back in the early 00s, 2000, I think, I had a price match. I had a price match agreement with my local model shop. If I showed them the price in the railway modeler ad, they'd match it, no more. And I think actually, I have been told that some of these clearance sales that are on are actually cheaper than what some of the shops will have paid trade for these items. And that's why they just can't price match.
And that's actually not a good sign, is it? When you think about it.
It can be. It can be a thing. But anyway, Bo Minnick says, it's good to be off work today, so a little Monday club time. Always good.
Good to have you.
And Delft Junction says, yeah, local model shops are getting a bit scarce. And that's why it's really great to be able to mention the Hobby Goblin in Stoke-on-Trent. And the Bachmann Times, the Bachmann Collectors Club magazine, also does a feature on Monk's Bar Models, which is in York. Worthington Model Railway says, but we are supposed to pay state sales tax, but I have no idea how to do it. I always take a view, it's the onus is on them to collect it. Partick Hill Station says, Jenny, many states do not have state tax, only federal tax. I remember Florida had something like 7% general sales tax or something. Although Bowman says yes, and sales tax is different from place to place, not state to state, but town to town. I think we were in Tampa Bay. I mean, this is a long time ago. Oh, you're throwing your figures.
Drop Peter.
Just be careful you don't roll over him.
I'm trying to find him.
Secret Anorak says, greetings all, bit late, but I've been busy 3D printing. Topsy
A
Toaster.
Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, especially when printing. They print exactly when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
I don't know where he's gone.
Iron Horse Railway says, Zoe, you're right, retails are having to drop. Oh, there, I see him. We have. Oh, no, I don't see him. I see Sprue.
I see Sprue and Sprue.
It must be. Oh, under the chair. I see another. It could be Sprue. There. What's that?
That?
Have you broken the chair again?
Yes, the chair's broken. Jen, keep going while I find the ghost.
Topsy says that was very careful.
Who am I going to call?
Anne Mayo, great to see you. Hope you're well.
There he is.
Tim Krinsky says Hornby can get aggressive with the pricing on their website. They have also recently started passing 00 to the US Hornby website. So does that make? I don't know what the prices are like for you guys in the States buying Hornby from the Hornby website, but I suspect that the prices still won't match shopping in one of the sales that are on at the moment here in the UK. Davil says, my local shop, Berkshire Dolls House and Models, closed in August as Howard, the owner, retired. Now I feel bereft and just buy at exhibitions and online. Billy,
yeah, that's got to be tough.
Billy says, hi, big fan of the channel. Oh, right.
Hi there.
Hi. Do you still have the outdoor set? Will you be running in the snow again? It's now O gauge. I've rebuilt in O gauge, and I do need to keep the track clean. But I will try and run in the snow. It depends if we get any. It's been unseasonably warm here, but certainly there will be more videos from the garden at some point. And Will Tucker says abolition of netbook agreement led to Waterstones undermining many local independent bookshops.
Yes.
And unfortunately, the people who usually missed out were the authors. And that was where a lot of the squeeze took place.
As a publisher, I can say for certain we got absolutely hammered.
Oh, well, we got hammered when Amazon turned up.
We did, but the Waterstones thing as well. The moment that Waterstones started being able to undermine local bookshops was the moment that local bookshops stopped taking chances on small publishers.
Yeah, unfortunately, it had the opposite effect to what people thought it would, and it actually killed the market rather than broadened it.
Yeah.
Ian White says, I get what you're saying about TMC, but by the time you add the extras, if you want them, it brings the price up to what you'd pay without the discount.
True, but that they are extras.
Yeah, but the other thing is, I mean, at that price, if you want a Class 67 in one of those two liveries, you are never going to find them. Even second-hand, they go for more than that. Ben Tullett says, rumours are snow may be here in the UK before Christmas.
Yay.
I know in the US, there's a YouTuber I avidly watch who's based in Chicago, and they had snow for Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah. But different climates. Billy says, loved that episode. Yeah, it's the trains in the snow episode. It's always
that
fun.
was good. That was a fun one.
Bo Minnick says the US Hornby site is the same as the UK site. I buy all my on a film set for a very early morning shoot. And I got out of bed at 3 a.m. this morning, and it was raining. And it was still raining when I got to the film set. And it was still raining whilst I was there. And it was still raining when I came home. And it's still raining now. And it hasn't stopped in between. Richard Knowles says, I think the Class 67 has a central mounted motor and twin bogie drive. I believe it's actually, it's one of the unusual models in the Railroad Plus range, in that arguably it's better than some of the main range models. But I'm planning on getting one to do a review, but I will warn you guys that they are likely to sell fast at that price. So if it's a must-have item, don't wait for my review. Just buy yourself one. Ruben Ashwell says, evening.
Hello.
I'm hoping to do a trip before Christmas amongst a couple of other Christmas-themed activities.
Nice.
Paul O'Donovan says, Railways Illustrated December issue is out. A model spot is Hellman North British prototype. Hellman? I think Hellion North British prototype 10800.
Unless he's actually talking about it's a model based in Afghanistan.
I don't think it...
That'd be interesting.
Warbler Productions says, I've got a jury duty summons. Managed to get it for change from just before Christmas to mid-February as to not mess the child or date to school around too much. I have never been called up for jury duty. My older sister's been called up twice. But I've never had a call for jury duty. It's almost like they don't want me. Yes, no, we don't really want Jenny Hang 'em High Kirk.
Why wouldn't they want you?
Yeah. Paul O'Donovan says, sorry, it's Hellion. It's the wife. Yeah, I get that. I've got one of those as well, and they can be a nuisance.
You're a nuisance.
Peter Joyce says, hi from me and Harley. Bo Minnick says, it's snow here about 200 miles south of Chicago last week. I didn't stay on the ground, but snow in October. And 57305 Northern Princess, big hello to you. So I hope we get plenty of snow soon, as it will help me model the stuff for my layout. Actually, wintry layouts are really, really good fun.
Not just that, but if you think about it, we've had a lot of interesting illnesses and interesting bugs getting in the country. If we have a couple of weeks of abject frozen weather, we might find that a lot of them disappear.
Flymo Chairman 1 says, I've been called up twice as well. There is a list they stick to, apparently. Nigel Cole says, I got jury duty summons for December and have managed to get it changed to March. Hot Dog Pilot Andy says, done it 3 times, once at the Old Bailey.
Nice.
Oh gosh, so you people are hogging the jury duty. Never been asked. I don't think my parents have ever been asked as well.
I don't think my parents have been asked.
It's like we're not good enough for them. So,
You're complaining like you want to do it.
John Nutman, Mansbridge Park says, evening all. Hope everyone doing well. Absolutely. And Topsy Toaster says hello and then twiddles his Browning mop.
Browning mop, eh?
Browning knob in the direction of Gandalf, who seems to be asleep on the job.
I'm sorry I've been partaking of the halfling leaf. A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf. Rick Egon. Cool.
Yeah.
Rick Morley says, I'm called up for jury duty regular. I must be a pillar of the community. Yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining about the idea of doing it. I'm complaining because they never asked me. I think I'd be very good. I find it very interesting.
Yeah, hang 'em high, Kirk.
Raymond Legg says, I've never twiddled my Browning knob on a live stream. Yes. Ben Tullett says, tell me about it. Zoe had 2 colds in the space of 2 weeks, had one after going to the Farnham District Model Railway Show, and they got another this Saturday. I am still trying to recover from whatever hit me it gets.
I'm just doing Pokemon. I'm going to catch them all.
Values56XX says, I haven't been called up for jury duty since I did the armed robbery.
Coincidence?
Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch, we're talking about some of the new releases. So we've got the Rapido Titfield Thunderbolt wagon, and they're going around. You'll see it. You must have seen it intermittently. Let's see if we can pick it. Oh, come on, you silly mouse! Oh,
What have you done?
there. We're just going to sit there. Look how tiny it is there on the back of that train. I plonked it on the back of that train because it was being naughty on the raised section.
You were being naughty.
Behind the Titfield Thunderbolt one, which you can just see in there going across the top. And they are lovely, but so tiny. When you actually look at them next to a regular Mark 1 or, in that case, a Thompson coach, they look like they're TT120. They look tiny, but they're beautiful models. So they've arrived. We've got the Not Quite Iron Minx. Apparently the Guy Fawkes one, which is a fictitious livery, as you might expect, has proven to be the most popular. Saying Yabu sucks to all the people who go, oh, it's a fake livery. Nobody would ever buy that. And it's like, actually, they're really popular. They are actually nice. Really quite nice.
Yeah.
I must admit, I was sceptical at the idea of pumpkins because they'd be so small. But
yeah, they are.
we'll have to paint them, obviously, in orange.
I'm just going to spray paint them.
You haven't got orange in spray.
I'll get some.
I've got orange paint. I will do it. Just leave them be. Davil says, I sat in the public gallery for a murder trial many years ago and would love to be called up to jury service unless it's a complex financial case, in which case I'd fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the danger. You don't get to pick what you're actually sitting in on. You could literally be on anything. That Silver King is being irritating. It keeps stopping on some of the points. I think it needs pickups adjusting.
You need your pickups adjusting.
Aaronville says, are you going to do a new indoor layout build set of videos from baseboard to completion, including
We're going
DCC
to be doing
wiring, etc.? That would be interesting.
We're going to be doing a video soon on JK2 about making a box file. Yeah.
But I also want to do a new 009 layout. So at the moment, Myneth Tatus is tentatively offered for sale. No tyre kickers, I know what I've got. But, Myneth Tatus, minus the legs don't come with it, the rolling stock doesn't come with it. But that layout is tentatively up for sale to be able to make the space for an all-new 009 layout. So if anybody is interested, serious inquiries only, then do let me know. Best place is probably through the Facebook group, because for the right price, Myneth Tatus could be yours. Ben Davis asks, out of the new Rapido gunpowder, who likes the most in batch 2? I like the Lancashire and Yorkshire one that's in the review that I just did. If only because I'm a big fan of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, and I believe it is the first ready-to-run item of rolling stock that has been produced in Lancashire and Yorkshire liveries. Iron Horse Railways asks, what's the plans for the new 009 layout, Jen? It's going to be a from-the-ground-up build, so we'll start with have an episode on the baseboards. I want to make it more complex than Myneth Tatus. I still want to have the continuous running, but I like the idea of, whilst I have the main line, maybe with a passing loop, I want to model the quarry. So I'm going to include a quarry which will also allow something like Quarry Hunslets to run continuously independent from the main line. So I do want to do, and it would be like when we built Myneth Tatus. I say we, it's always the royal wheel. When I built Myneth Tatus, I'll do a series of episodes showing the progress. And I do want to do that again. I've itchy feet, but it's a case that I don't want to have so many layouts knocking around. I've still got Four Seasons lurking in the shed. Myneth Tatus is now becoming a little bit of a nuisance.
You know,
it's in the
if
way.
you've still got Four Seasons, you can get a cream for that.
Nigel Cole says, I ordered the Guy Fawkes gunpowder wagon. Looks cool. Yes, and I believe that one has completely sold out. It's been the most popular. So definitely, if you haven't already ordered one, you're going to have to find it in one of your local stockists. Don Gets Mother Rose has 2 loops, one on either side would allow 2 trains to run and actually use the passing loops for passing. Well, there's a lot of things I could do. I like the idea as well of having a proper incline not just a disused one, but actually having... What's
Can I
wrong?
use these? Can I reuse these?
Yeah,
tags?
those tabs you can now reuse. So I really do like the idea of doing something more complex, and I really like the Woodland Scenics Ready Rock molds, and I want to do a whole video dealing with those more so than I did last time. I think that actually building a slate quarry would be a lovely idea with an incline. Now, it wouldn't be a working incline. I think that might be a bit tricky in 009. DCC Locomotive James suggests do a layout like Statfold Barn Railway. It's an interesting idea. I like the bit that goes around the guy's garden. There's a bit on the Statfold Barn Railway. It isn't always open, but is occasionally open, and you can actually ride the original thing. Right,
So here's the Ghostbusters. I've just cut them off the tabs, and there they are.
And these are the ones from Model U. They are really nicely detailed.
They're incredible.
So we're going to be painting those up, and
I'm going to do them differently to what they suggested on the website. I'm going to give them the outfits from the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
Right.
So
are they radically different?
Now, Peter's going to be in a brown jumpsuit. Egon's going to be in blue.
Oh, so they're colour coded.
Yeah.
What do you think about adding them into one of the like we could put them in the Titfield buffet car?
Would they actually stand up well in there?
Yeah, you glue them in. But
no, I'm thinking of the height.
No, yeah, they should do. But actually, putting them in something with lighting might be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe put them into one of the Class 1, 2,
oh my
1s
goodness!
I've got.
Put them on top of that factory at the back, and we'll try and make a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and hang them on the side.
We will see. Iron Horse Railway says we need a haunted Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly!
And here,
I love Piggly Wiggly!
Here are the pumpkins.
Oh,
now,
right,
they're fairly hollow, which is great, because
so
then you can put a light in them.
Tiny... actually, the thing to use would be fibre optic, and you'd have a pulsing, flickering, random flicker yellow light, and it would channel the light through a fibre optic, so you could actually light up a whole load of them and then all
that would be
flicker
so
together.
good. That would be so good.
Hey, there's some great ideas here.
Yeah.
Aaronville says, are you going to have an 009 gravity train run? I plan to simulate that. I know it's been done before as Model U do great figures for it. I plan to have an incline, pull it up by a loco, then decouple. Actually, the thing to do would be if you had motorised slate wagons with the loads in to hide the motor, and actually semi-permanently couple like 3 slate cars together, and then you can have pickups across them all. But then you'd have a small motor and... Oh, yes!
Oh, my goodness. Peter Chitty, you beat me to it.
Oh,
He sent in
you
an
the
email
man.
This came in last week. Hope you're both feeling better. Saw your thumbnail for this week. So here's my Halloween editions for TT120.
Cool.
TT120 Ghostbusters.
King Fox Junction says, evening, Jenny and Zoe. Evening to you. Topsy Toaster says, welcome. And
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
And he's even done them in the real Ghostbusters cartoon colours, so you can tell at a glance
that
who's
is actually
who. That
really
is
nice.
phenomenal.
So that is incredible. So Model U, these are a great product.
They're just
and
so
I'm
good,
just
man.
sorry that we kind of missed Halloween with this.
Yeah.
It's like so,
The Ghostbusters symbol's on the side of one of his wagons.
ain't afraid of no
Oh,
ghosts.
look at these! He's got the lights on top. He's done a
so he's
wagon
done a
as
wagon.
Ecto 1.
Oh, it's a brake van. Oh,
That
yes.
is fantastic.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I like it.
Look at the train. It's
Like-
a ghost
it's
train.
like, ooh.
Oh,
Topsy
this is
Toaster says
phenomenal.
Topsy Toaster says you just won the internet.
Yeah,
Sarah
Ecto-
Davis asks, is Slimer available? I don't know.
It's a toad wagon, Ectoad 1.
Oh! Sir, I need a hat. So, a rudimentary hat. There we go.
Doff thy hat.
Sir, I doff my hat to you.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, this is great. I love this. Oh,
That is so good.
I just, this is like, who's this from again? This is amazing.
I can't remember off the top of my head. But Spa Valley is the model railway.
This
Thank you
is
so much.
amazing. So thank you so much for that. Just check that
I
camera
will,
has come up. Yeah, that is amazing. That is. I'm gonna have to change that logo and clean the pickups.
So this
So
is from
that,
Peter Chitty,
I was-
and I believe he's also sent a link.
Oh, and these are in TT 120.
Yeah. So if you would do me the favour of pressing the button, Jen.
Okay, yes. So, oh, so it's got flashing lights and everything. This is amazing.
It's Let's Make Tracks.
Let's make tracks. Thank you
Oh my
so
goodness,
much.
the train is a literal ghost train. He's done some effects. Oh my goodness.
This is great. It's not got music on this, has it?
The sound's off.
Right, okay.
Oh, Winston looks amazing.
This is just so imaginative.
And Peter's chatting up some ladies.
He's chatting up some birds.
This
that-
is so
sorry.
good.
Topsy's got very excited there because Valley's 56XX has said Gronk Busters.
Yeah. Right, watch this bit. This is the bit that we missed when we were trying to get you to press the button.
Okay.
Because unfortunately it's a bit short. Right, it's a literal ghost train. The ghost train is he's done an overlay, basically run two pieces of film at once, with one with a transparency. They are
Yeah, this is great.
literal ghost train. That is
Thank
phenomenal.
you so much for sharing that with us. That is incredible.
I
so
love
thank
it.
you so much. Check the cameras come up.
Yeah.
And yeah, oh, that is like, sir, I doff my makeshift hat at you. So that is great. Absolutely great. Simon Train's Mother Rose Showcase says, I ain't afraid of no Gronk.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was so good.
So instead of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, do they end up with the British Rail Sandwich Man?
Yeah, the Stay Flat marshmallow sandwich.
Yeah, the Stay Flat British Rail Sandwich Man.
Oh, that was so
Stale
good.
around the edges.
Oh, that was just
That was brilliant. So, you, sir, you won the internet.
yeah.
Right, so, what time is it? Blimmin' the time goes quick, doesn't it?
TT makes me feel good. Oh,
Peachy
yeah.
TT
Oh, yeah.
120. That I like that. That is great. So this is from
DCC Locomotive James,
okay.
and he has said it's his first video.
Oh, what? First time video, but definitely looking forward to this. So that's the class. Is that a 411? Oh, some nice groundwork
Yeah.
with the exposed rock faces.
It looks good.
It's a great effect, actually. Les showed me a great technique that we did in our one day micro layout.
Ben
build
Tullett
video.
says instead of the Keymaster, it's Ticketmaster.
Oh, this is brilliant. What?
Here we go.
That wait for you to hover your finger over the buy button and then seriously inflate the price.
Here we go. Beep, beep. This is lovely.
So, yeah, this is great. Class 411. Currently available, I think, in the blue, grey, and
big
the
is this, look?
green.
Yeah, that's
from
right.
TMC in their autumn sale. Do look out for them.
That is a lovely looking country
third
village.
of what the new model's RRP is. So, just saying.
How big is this layout?
I like the bridge in the front. This is nice.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So there's multiple Class 411s whistling around. This is fun.
The sheer size of this layout is amazing.
There's a lot going on, definitely.
And now, oh, look at the
nice
boats.
signalling.
Yes.
Oh, look, the signal moves as well. They're working
Oh,
signals.
fantastic.
Oh, yes. That is nice.
This is lovely.
Oh, look, canal.
Yeah.
Canals are great. I just wish
Even
I
had a
had
lock down the front.
Oh, right, that's not a Class 411. That's a push-pull. It's got the DBSO on the front.
The push we pull you.
And then the 47 on the back, the ScotRail DBSO. Yeah, Simon Jones Muller Showcase. Secret Anorak says, I
this is
currently 3D print
wonderful.
a few 009 locos with a few more out in the new year, including a Slate loco, which is designed to run on a Kato 11109 motorized chassis.
This
Yours
is
for free if
wonderful.
you're interested. We'll definitely do a review if you're happy to send one to us. Definitely, we'll take a look. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
that is a great emphasis on scale and size. This is lovely. The layout is huge.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. I do quite like the Class 411, it must be said. Oh,
Thank you very much for
so
that.
thank you for that.
Now everyone gets a quick glimpse at what Jen's been watching, which is mostly the news.
Yes, yes.
You've been trying to keep up on world affairs.
So Zantec has also sent us an update as well.
Yep.
So,
Trying to bring that up after I made sure the thing was okay.
so these are great. Again, we always love seeing what you guys are up to in your projects. So this next one is coming from Zantec. It says, I present for submission a classic model, Lima's Class 86. With its old pancake motor, this model is early Class 86/0, which has tooling that dates to 1967. So there is a possibility this model is actually older than me, and probably older than most members of the Monday Club. It received new traction tyres and a new pantograph, and now runs nicely, if a bit noisily. So
Now, am I the only person here who, whenever someone says I present for your submission, do you hear it in the voice of the guy Rod Sterling from the Twilight Zone? I present for your inspection.
for your delectation.
If you press the button, my dear.
Okie doodly dokomatron.
So this is a Lima Class 86, stretching her legs.
Nice low down shot, always great.
Yeah. Let's Make Tracks is here. Dude, you made a great video. That was so good.
Absolutely, yeah. TT makes me feel good. I did like Egg Toad 1.
Yeah, that was so good.
Ruben Ashwell says, I see the TARDIS behind the signal box, but I bet it's been spotted already.
It has. We just haven't moved it.
Yeah, we're getting quite lazy on the TARDIS front,
So-
it must be said.
How big is this layout? Because I can see locomotives going behind that rather large station.
Ooh, the Growler Blackwood N-gauge layout says, Evening, Jenny and Zoe. Lost all track of time as I was trying out new track plans for the part rebuilt layout. Well, our host with the toast says hello, but he also is just summoning our Gandalf with his Browning knob.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto Wagons, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
Thanks, Gandalf.
And D827 Callie says, rather too many temptations in the TMC sale. Need to save funds currently to cover MOT and for Wally.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
And TMC will have any leftover stock at Wally of things like those Class 67.
I have to say, I really
But
like
be
this.
advised, they will sell quick at that price. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if model shops...
there we go. So, news and a remix of the Rainbow theme. That's what Jen's got.
No, that's the full-length Rainbow theme.
Ooh.
Respect. Who knew it was a prog rock classic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ruben Ashwell, Topsy, very much has magic powers. And I think his hand slipped. There we go.
That's what happens.
Yeah, go Topsy. Go Topsy. Go
Speaking of
Topsy.
Topsy, Mark Wilkes has sent a message.
Uh-huh.
He says, Hi Zoe, Jenny and Monsieur Le Top. I have been working on the layout for a while now, and though most of the track work is almost as I wish it to be, time has come to concentrate on the depot area. Still waiting for the track to be juiced up, the depot features a 2-lane engine shed and a siding that can hold a 2-car DMU. The shed will eventually get lights fitted. So let's have a look at this. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
It's coming along well. I do love the back scene. That
Is anyone else looking at this and thinking those are like very small angry eyes, and then the mouth has gone... "Urgh."
No, only you.
I see things with an artist's eye.
I see a Gronk.
Gronk it up! Gronk it up! Gronk it up!
Hashtag not a cult for legal and tax purposes.
You've got to see the Rango clip that starts with Zippy peeling a banana. We have seen it.
Yes, I think everyone
Oh,
has.
look at this. Is going to be interesting.
Ooh, nice
Very
Gronk.
interesting.
Gronk on Gronk action.
What is this?
Something overseas, I think.
It looks like someone stuck a locomotive on top of like a wagon. It's interesting. You can't tell me you don't see it too. That
No.
is an angry looking loco.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no.
"Grr, grr, who's getting in my way there? Grr." I'm loving this.
Oh, it's
The clowns have got hold of the train again.
the tumble of clowns. Oh, and there's always a straggler.
These are great. Oh, so this is what the depot actually looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
There's
What
an
is this?
86
Ah,
or an 87.
is that the one with the pantograph that they're on about? Yes.
Could be. Yeah, that's an 86.
Yeah, very nice. The Iron Horse Railway says, so I see faces in vehicles all the time. Usually the driver, though. Thank you. Thank you very much.
What did you say?
The faces that he sees in locos are usually the driver. It's like, thank you very much.
Okay, yes.
That was lovely, though. Thanks for sharing that, Mark.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, do we have many submissions this week?
We've got
Yes.
a fair few from Roger Windsor.
Okie doodly dokie.
So let's have a look at what
So,
we've got here from
Let's
Knockers
go
Lane.
down to Knockers Lane.
So,
Do you want to make it the magic of full screen?
full screen of vision.
There we go. Ooh. Now this is a really nice 2-layer layout.
That is
Great
lovely.
use of the Woodland Scenics risers. So easy to use. I use them on Minith Tatters, which could possibly be for sale.
UFO!
Yeah. So if
And
anybody's
another
interested
one.
in Minith
Oh.
Tatters, it's potentially for sale.
I love this kind of layout because it's fun. It's a proper layout, but it's got a bit of humour to it, and I love that. I absolutely love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
And
there you go. Very short one.
just check the video.
I'm trying to press the buttons.
John JMC, our guru of sound, says that he's been putting some small micro cameras around his layout. And they're well worth it. I mean, ours are just webcams. We wired them all in.
Yeah.
But
Logitech
definitely,
C270s.
yeah. But you look at what we achieve on the Monday Club. It's great fun. And technically, you can move them around. We don't because we're bone idle.
But the biggest problem these days isn't so much
Yeah, Topsy
idleness.
says we're bone idle as well.
It isn't so much idleness as the fact that we would have to try and get in there somehow.
They have been literally wired into the scenery.
Yeah, so don't make the mistake that we did.
Well, to be honest, actually, I'm quite the scenes that we show are pretty good.
Yeah, they're alright.
Mm.
I've seen better.
John JMC, our guru of sound, says I have C920 and C930 Logitech too. So what's the difference? Is it resolution or?
Yeah.
Right.
I
But if
use-
you're live streaming, you actually can't use beyond a certain resolution.
Well, you can, but with the amount of cameras that we have, I try not to overload the computer. So for what we're doing with multiple cameras, a C270 is great because it's 720 max, and that way you don't overload your system.
GR Railway says, hello, how are you? We're very well, and Topsy says hello, but he also says there is an implication of lateness involved.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
And Richard Swiderski, I can't find your video, but I am still looking. However, we have got one from March West. Sorry,
Oh
I'll
my
start this
word.
again.
John JMC, our guru of sound, So it's 1080p, and the 930 is a wide angle, and he's got 10 cameras.
Wow, what are you running these on, a Cray?
Yeah, somebody said the big names, little trains, that Francis Rossi hasn't come across particularly well, almost like he's bored. But Peter
Sorry,
Jackson
what's wrong?
Cheadle Heath says Francis Rossi is interested. I've seen messages on Facebook from him on some model railway groups. For all
Sorry,
you
what's
know,
going on?
it's a TV series that's on. Apparently, he was a bit. There were people saying he was a bit boring on it, like he wasn't really interested.
It all depends on how they've edited you.
There is that.
Remember Simon A.C. Martin? Really nice guy. They edited that episode to make him look like a villain. And I was really angry with that, because even my dad, when he saw that, said, that guy came across bad. And I said, yeah, but he's a great guy.
He is. And Larry Rogers has posted an unboxing video of my new MW2 switcher on the Monday Club page. Don't forget, everybody, hit that like button if you haven't already done so, and consider sharing the stream to social media. And if you haven't already done so, do please consider hitting the subscribe button and ringing the bell. And even if you are already subscribed, go and check that the bell is rung, because YouTube is very, very good at hiding stuff that you wanted to see from you.
SHGP Media, I don't think your emails come through either. I'm sorry. Andrew McDonald from March West Junction TMD said it was great to meet you both at the weekend at Getz, and thank you for the Weir Yard plaque.
You're
It's
absolutely
painted
welcome.
and it's on the layout.
Ooh. So we'll bring that up.
How good does this layout look? Look at the depth. Look how far
Absolutely.
back. Wow. I can't tell
is
if that's
nicely
back scene or
painted.
not.
Can I just say that the Weir Yard sign really does look really good there.
Yeah, that is lovely.
Nigel
look
Cole
at
says
those.
it's okay. Have hit like 4 times. No, odd numbers, people. Odd numbers.
That is a lovely, lovely layout.
I like the dry stone wall. That is really
Yeah.
nice. Can we get any closer in on the dry stone wall? Because that is nice. It's going a bit Mr. Pixley, but yeah.
It's this stuff, isn't it?
I don't know. But it's well painted. If you were to move a slight to the left so we can actually look at it. There we go. That is lovely dry stone walling, can I just say. Really nice.
Very nice.
Simon Train's Mother Railway Showcase says, did bump into March West Junction at Getz.
I
Great
bumped into a
layouts,
few
says
people
Richard
at Getz. I
Swiderski.
do apologise.
DCC Locomotive James says, we only have 142 likes. I know. Some people, they're like, no, I'm not going to press that. It might charge me. It's free.
Yep.
But hey, right, anyway, who else have we got?
We've got a few. I'm just looking to... There's Richard Swiderski sent it again. So here we go.
Okay, right. So, this is...
When it comes up,
Yeah.
takes a little...
So this is 45596 Bahamas at Goosetree Station, Cheshire, on the 21st of October 2023. And it's the Mancunian Rail Tour, London Euston to Manchester, return leg, Manchester Victoria to London. And we're down at near Jodrell Bank, which is Cockney rhyming slang for something. Just think what it rhymes with.
Oh, look at all the signs.
Dean Fielding says good evening. Very late.
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Class 35.
And
Which one is
Dinmore
best,
Junction-
8-pin Hellion or EFE?
Sorry, what?
Dinsmore Junction says, here's a question. Class 35. Which one's best, 8-pin Hellion or EFE?
They're both made by Hellion. The Hellion is the most recent batch.
Well, that's got a bit of speed.
But there are some good deals with the earlier Hellion ones. You just got to watch out for... some of the earlier ones can have quite a high current draw. But they're all good. They're all good. And thank you, Ham Shackleton, for sharing the link to the William Loud wagon. It's selling incredibly well. It's well on the way to selling out. I am blown away by the support you guys have shown. The third exclusive Monday Club wagon commission.
It's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
It really is.
And it looks like we're going to be actually all sold out probably before Christmas at the rate we're going. I don't have an actual figure. I haven't had an update in a week So I know that it was 2/3 sold out last Monday, and they'd only been up for 2 weeks at that point. So they are selling incredibly well. So do get your order in. They're sure to be collectibles for the future. God, I sound like the Franklin Mint person.
Oh my goodness, Franklin Mint. All those adverts that keep coming up on Facebook. It's a good investment.
No, it isn't.
No. And you get them because you like them, not because they're an investment.
Yeah, absolutely. But of course, what's not to like with a Monday Club wagon?
Yes.
JR Railway says, have you ordered the new Sir William Alpine in O gauge? I have not, I'm afraid. No, I haven't. Simon Trains Model Railway showcases when we met you, Zoe Getz, and I said, I'm Simon Trains, and you said, I know who you are. After the show, it reminded me of Harriet Jones MP for Flydale North Doctor Who scenes. And SHGP Media says, Zoe, can you confirm your email again, please?
Yeah, zoe.robinson@gmail.com. You've sent before. Yeah, the last one we got is 2nd of October. I don't know why we haven't got the new one. I am having serious problems with this email address, though. I basically, when I was a member of the council, I got absolutely spammed to death with stuff, and it's never recovered. Which is unfortunate. So you keep going, Jen, while I try and work out what's next.
sorry. Topsy says, wakey, wakey, Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny went to sleep there. Did you see she went into power saving mode?
I am still trying to recover from really bad illness.
Yeah, we're all trying to recover. Unfortunately, it's not easy to get past what we've just had.
Raymond Legg says that Franklin Mint HO locomotives are actually gold-plated and hand-painted Mantua locomotives.
Why would you hand paint gold plating?
John J&C, our guru of sound. Yeah, zoe.robinson@gmail.com, isn't it? gmail.com.
Yes. So next up we have another one from Knockers Lane, and this one is an underground layout.
Oh, I do love a bit of underground action.
Underground, overground, womble and free.
And it's actually, if ABC shuttles, it's a great way of having a little bit of something extra. Maybe just below your model railway.
Yeah, which is exactly what it's done here, because now we're up above.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is so good.
We're getting a nighttime view with all the lighting. Look, we got people with their fire in a barrel underneath there. Oh, look, Trotters Independent Traders.
Oh,
that
is a nice looking locomotive.
Is that Canadian?
I don't know, but it's nice.
That's an impressive train, actually. Why does it say error? Try again.
I don't know.
Has it decided to block us? We own the channel. How dare it block us?
No, it's decided it won't have any line that says knockers.
Really? I didn't think we had that. That's not in the naughty list.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's a Trans-Europe Express VT10, said Richard
It looks
Knowles.
lovely. It's got that massive red nose on the front. It's a Rudolph.
Worthington Model Railway says, just checking, $800 to come over for Wally. Might do it. Wow.
That's a lot of money.
It's about, what is that, about £600-700, something like that? That's a lot of money, but it's an interesting trip. I would suggest come over for slightly more than the weekend.
Yeah, and see the sights.
Actually, take in some sights. If you stay for at least a week, then take in a few preserved railways as well. Well worth it.
Okay,
so,
this one is SHGP Media.
Kettering Model Railway Exhibition 2023 is their video.
Yes, it's a 29-minute video, so we're only going to show highlights.
We'll flickety-doo-dah.
But what he said in the email is, exhibition special from the 2023 Kettering Model Railway Exhibition. I've added timestamps to the video of different layouts. Cool. So, guys, you're gonna wanna grab the URL for this one. Here we go. If you would do the journey.
And yeah,
first of all, that is fantastic.
That is lovely. I love the bridges. I love the station throat there.
Ooh,
I like the rock faces.
Yeah, the textures were lovely there.
Nice 105 with speed whiskers. Oh, I do like that.
That is genuinely fantastic.
That is lovely. Oh, 3-rail Humvee 00 with a Dorchester and some... Oh.
I like that little blue tram.
Oh, that's like a... Is that an...
I think I've seen this. I think I've seen that layout.
Yeah, we have seen that layout. Oh, that is nice.
This is so good.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. I love those bridges. That is really nice.
Yeah, that looks like the bridges that we went on the Clarence Railway Walk.
Yeah. Oh, a nice long coal train.
These
Bit of Deltic action. Hey, oh, and there's that one again with the double fairlies. This looks interesting.
You have done really well with this HHGP. Oof.
Worthington Model Railway says $800 is cheap. I paid $1,200 last year. Wow.
Looks like a nice turnout for this.
It's some really interesting layouts. I want to see that 009 one.
Billy says, is this a Monday thing? I like it. Yes, every Monday.
Every Monday we are here without fail. Tell all your friends. All are welcome.
Oh, look at that. A nice range of options.
Always good for a rummage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already looking at that and thinking I want a rummage.
That is such a beautiful layout.
I love that. That is such a photogenic area there with the bridges.
I also like the fact that he's told us what scale these are. I need to start doing that.
Yeah, I tell you too, and you never listen to me.
The problem is that when you're running around getting the photos at events, you forget. Or at least I forget.
Yeah. That train is getting annoying. I'm gonna whilst we're watching this I'm gonna clean that bit of track.
I'm loving this. I'm going to jump on a little bit because we have seen
some
of these
Try and
clips.
find that 009 one. I really want to see it.
Seaham Harbour, Nigels, Linseltown, Hornby Dublo, Amory Town, Reunited Biscuit. I have seen that layout, yes.
Yeah, we've seen...
Rosebery by the Pond.
We've saw that. Was that at Getz? I think that was...
Why Not Vale, Double O'Neill. So which one are we looking at?
That 009 one we saw in the intro.
I can't see from there. That is... interesting. Look at the amount of track work.
It's impressive.
Yeah. This is really good.
Absolutely. So, just flick through a little bit.
The 009 layout is by Triss at Double O'Neill. So that'll be this one here. Why Not Vale?
So this looks really nice. Great use of static grass. I
love that tiny locomotive.
Surely that would be Innet Vale, because if it's Welsh, that is a lovely bridge actually.
Yeah, and look at the way they've used the back scene to make it look like a foggy day behind. Oh, that is great.
That is nice.
This is wonderful.
Oh, and that's the bit that we saw the low-down shots of.
Yeah.
And it's that's a bit like
great.
It's a bit like Myneth Tatis tries to do a bit of this, where you can get those lovely low-down shots of the trains running through.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a lot of rolling stock and locomotives that I've got as well, like the prince or the princess. This is nice.
So good.
Great use of static grass.
Yeah. We've had a question from Railway Rob. Is there a theme for gaming tonight? On Gamehammer on the Monday night show, there is no theme. It's a request night. I have had 2 requests.
Amory Town is also 009. So if we go and try and find that Amory Town, I'm in an 009 mood.
Hey, I went straight to it. There you go. I love that little blue one. It's so cute.
Yeah, toot.
Oh, I love it.
There we go.
T lane is for Tunnel Lane. Oh, nice. And Tony in reverse is Why Not?
Right.
Oh, Enos, yeah. Oh, this is so good. I love it.
That is a dinky little thing.
I love it. It's so cute.
Yeah. Oh, and here we go.
Beep.
Hello. That looks like Jack Jones the Butcher's lorry, but mysteriously on the rails. It's very reminiscent of some of the narrow gauge stuff that was in Ireland. Really, really nice.
These are great.
So I am mindful on time. How are we doing?
For 20 minutes, yeah.
Raymond Legg says, send a Ford Pinto into Wales and it will rust away in a
I'm
day.
going to do one more because I love reunited biscuits.
Yeah.
That is such a good layout. When I saw it in person, it was like, yeah, this is the type of thing I love.
Yeah.
Making proper use of your space by having multiple levels.
Yeah,
love
very
it.
nice and dramatic, and with the bridges and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, they always used to say about Wales, have 40 days and 40 nights of rain every month.
Yeah. Oh, that just the levels, the use of the space, and also the fact that it all feels like there's a level of dirt to it, which gives it that realism.
Used.
Everything has it. Well, apart from Thomas.
It's Larry the locomotive. Choo choo.
Oh, I just love it. When I saw
It
it
is nice.
in person, it's like,
Oh,
yes.
look at the crane. Crane's going like...
Cranes for... Oh.
It's like swinging that case around like a good one. It's like, you're standing where you shouldn't be. Smack.
Does this say fragile?
Yeah.
Beep beep.
No, can you read that? It looks like it's upside down. I think it says this way up.
Oh, and working, moving vehicles. Love it.
Yeah, and look with the fans on the building as well.
Yeah.
There we are. A bit of ventilation, because we all know what's...
Those fans with the open
Oh,
door
look,
makes
look,
it look
they've
like it's going...
Look!
Yeah.
I like that. I must admit, these, like the Fowler road things are really nice.
They're so good.
Yeah. Oh, this is great, this. See, it's oh, look at that. There goes the van as well. And the road system is really, really great.
It really is. I need to do a road system in my layout.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Those fans are from a cassette recorder.
Oh, wow.
I thought I recognised the style, but I wasn't entirely sure. That is really good use of them, though.
Oh, it's a lovely layout. Right, shall we move on?
We should, yes. Like I said before, this is a half-hour-long video, so you really need to get in there.
Just check our...
Thank you so much for sending that in.
There we go, that's great. And Topsy said he really, really enjoyed it as well. So thank you so much for that. There is a full version of that video. You can check on out and see all of those layouts in full. We've posted a link. Check that out sometime after the streams.
Oh my goodness.
What?
They're making a film of the Fall Guy? Can't they just make up something new?
Right, so if you want to make that full screen...
Yep, this one is Blackwood N-gauge layout. And I'm told to jump to 7:12 to get a running session.
Okay.
So here we go.
Is it playing?
No. I accidentally pressed the wrong button.
So, oh, I love this layout.
And this
It's
is N-gauge. Yeah.
N-gauge. When you look at this.
Look at the size
It's
of that
so well done. I love the
helix in the
helix.
corner, though.
Mmm.
Beep beep.
And the cant on the curves as well. So well done.
This is
You're
so
absolutely
good.
welcome, SHGP
Oh, my
Media.
goodness.
Says cheers, Zoe and Jenny, as always.
Oh,
Well,
you're
thank
welcome.
you for sending in the videos. And it's that slight cant on the curves. Really, really well done.
Yeah.
And doesn't it make it look so much better when it's running?
Yeah. So how do you do cant on the curves? Just
Well, you kind of you check the track up at an angle, so it's like
Right.
banked for the curve.
oh nice.
In N-gauge, I guess you'd use a thin bit of card on one side. That is nice. Oh, look! There's always one with the flickery lights. The real ones are just like that.
This is wonderful. What a size layout. This is huge.
I love the flickery coach. I don't know whether that's by accident or design, but it works really well.
This looks real. If you told me this was real, I would say, yeah.
It is a great layout. Super elevation. Thank you, Peter Jackson Cheeley. And you can see that, you'd see it lean. It's so well done. It's just like the real thing.
According to Raymond Legs, Kato makes pre-made banked curves. So did Termix.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Hey, look! There goes the flickery one in the helix.
The helix is just
It
stunning.
is impressive.
I love it.
I mean, it shows this is got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, this layout's huge.
It is. I always love the visits we have to this layout.
Everyone's saying it's not cant, it's super elevation.
Okay. Oh.
You can't even get it right.
Yeah, Topsy just told me off as well.
Don't get say stick a strip of card on the outside edge when you learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. There's so much going on.
It is. This is a layout for watching trains run. And I love it. You could sit and watch trains for hours and hours on this. It really is lovely.
Mm.
Oh, Leslie Gilpin Railways is in my camp with the cant. Cant and super elevation mean the same thing in railway parlance. It's more of the production. So I'm right. You poking fun at me are wrong. I'm going to take Topsy's finger. And Topsy's going to give you the finger. But he has to use me by proxy because he hasn't got any hands.
Thank you, Topsy.
There we are. I mean, this is great. Just
Ham Shackleton has a good story. A few years ago, I was on a steamhauled tour. One of the coaches had no lights. The staff were borrowing torches so they could see people. Oh my goodness.
Huh. I can remember, I mean, years ago, it would have been a trip. I was travelling from Totnes up to Manchester on my way back from BRNC Dartmouth. And the coach that we were in had no power whatsoever. And we only realised this when we got to the first tunnel. Went into the tunnel and the entire coach just like black.
Wow.
But then, of course, the air conditioning wasn't working either. I think they were Mark
Look at the texture
IIIs.
on those walls.
So they started handing out cans of free drink to everybody just in that coach.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we had a
So
great
these are his
trip.
new baseboards. He's actually making more of this layout.
Oh, so he's extending. Now extend. There's a great word.
Yeah, and there's he's doing his elevation. Look at that. You can see it.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man.
So where's this going to be in relation to the rest of the layout?
I presume the rest of the layout's over there. Over this side. And this would be an extra curve.
There seems to be recycled baseboards in...
Look at all these switches. Woof.
Yeah, it's getting the different tracks. So that's been modified. You can see where the track used to go.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be very interesting. Well, thank you very much for sending that in. That was fascinating.
Billy says, Jen, why did you change the outside layout to HO? No, it's changed to O gauge. It was originally 00 on raised woodwork. But the plan always in the long term was that when I moved the railway in here from the shed, the garden railway was redundant and it rotted out as well. So at the point that it completely rotted out, it made sense to remodel the track the track work into O gauge. Flymo Chairman says track has been lifted, an extension added, a new track going down.
So what we've got here is a set of pictures from John JMC.
Oh, our guru of sound.
Now, how good does this look?
I like that. So that's the Pico turntable, but it makes me look over at mine and think I need to repaint because, quite frankly, the paint job I've done on mine is a bit naff. It wasn't when I did it. I was quite pleased with myself when I did it.
Oh, wow.
Now it's like, I think I need to do something. This is lovely. And look,
There's his little cameras.
there's one of them, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, they blend in so well.
They do.
So where was his camera on the previous one?
On the
it's inside
building.
the building.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that is clever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like your ballast and static grass. That is really neatly done.
Still,
So, yeah,
there's-
that's nice.
I'd have hidden it in the tree.
There we are, in the signal box.
But that is, yes, that looks lovely. This is exactly the type of thing that I told Jen we should do. and she said if we put them in buildings, we can't take them back out.
No.
And then we never moved them anyway.
Shh. There's a whole pile of shh with your name on it.
But yeah, I kind of know what she was saying. But
Peter
yeah,
Jackson-
these are lovely.
Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says it is very discreet.
Yeah. These are really well done. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's fantastic.
Excellent. So thank
And
you
again,
so much.
great ideas for anyone else who wants to put
Absolutely.
cameras into their layouts. Which is what I love about the show. We share information between us all.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Trying to remember where you put your brain? You left it in the shed.
What you've got to remember is that I am still very ill.
Yeah.
So, where we go? So, do we have
We have a couple more from Roger Winter at Knockers Lane.
20? It says you've got 20.
It says I've got 20, but I don't know where they are. That's the thing. We've been going for so long. It's like, it makes numbers up, I think, because it's not showing me them.
Yeah. So, this is another trip to Knockers Lane.
Yeah. And this will be our last one
Simon
tonight.
Train's
because we're
Mother
coming
Always
up on the end.
showcases White Circle of Doom. I think that's on your end, because I don't think anybody else has... Oh, buffered just for a second, just then. Chobberton Junction says, evening, everyone. Topsy says, you're late.
A Monday clubber is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
We did unfortunately drop 312 frames. And I think
Oh.
that was because I had too many tabs open.
Oh.
Which again, this is the issue that we have sometimes.
Peter Jackson Cheadle Heath says they sent a couple of videos a couple of weeks ago.
I'll have a look for them.
We will try and search, but
Here we go.
right. So, tell me when to press the button.
Go for it.
So this is Del Boy. Del Boy's International
And he's on the
Railway.
tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's a-
love this.
I like that three-wheeler jobby.
The lights as well. I love that he's got the flying saucers and all sorts. This is
Are
so
you
good.
hearing the music in your head? Oh, Tim Davis says, hello everyone, I'm sorry I'm very late.
A Monday
Topsy says
clubber
hello.
is never late to the wagons, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks, Gandalf.
I can't remember the first line. It's like, what was it? Stick a bong in me pocket or something?
Stick a pony in
Stick a
your
pony,
pocket.
stick a pony in
Stick
me
the
pocket.
put the
I'll
suitcase
stick a
in the
suitcase from
van.
the van.
Cause if
I
you
see
don't
a
ask
TARDIS
questions
over
and you
on the
want
top
the
of the
best ones, then,
station.
brother, you're my man. Cause
'Cause
where it all comes from is a mystery. It's like the changing of the seasons and the tides of the sea. But you're the one who's driving me berserk.
Of course you are.
Why do only fools
The
and
horses
horses
work.
work? La, 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 la. So, if you do a...
I found some on red.
Pete Jackson, I seen him there. Right there.
Yeah.
Just there, that one. So this is from Pete Jackson, Cheadle Heath. We found one of your videos. Oh yeah, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath says copyright strike coming.
If
In
we got
3,
close enough
2,
to a note.
Yeah. Just hi to Jenny and Zoe. Hopefully this will get through. It did eventually. It's a video of a rail tour passing through Stockport, Cheadle Heath, and Altrincham. You may want to skip it a bit. It's 4 minutes long if time is short.
Well, this will have to be our final video tonight.
Oh. Nick at Blackstone High Level says, "What a din."
Yeah. Din din.
Yes. And Ben Tellett says,
Press the
YouTube
button, please.
prepping the copyright strike. You can almost hear it revving up. Well, you would be able to if you were watching it with sound. No, it's not a chuffy chuff chuff.
Hey, if I want to say it's got the choo-choo flu, then I will do too.
No, we got the choo-choo flu. So anybody who got choo-choo flu from Get,
Are
you have
you
our
better yet?
utmost sympathy, because we're still not better.
So that's where people's videos have been going. For
Where?
some reason, it's putting them not on the first page of the list. It's putting them on the second.
Oh,
I
right.
really need to work
So
out
when
what's
you
going.
said you checked, you actually didn't check very well.
I checked, and they weren't there.
Whenever I travel by train, I often see this rake of coaches at the depot. Oh, good times.
This is really nice. And you know what? Look at the animation. It almost real.
Oh! Topsy says stop that now. Right, and it's not just me saying it, it's Topsy saying it. Like, complete with googly eyes.
Roger, you are absolutely right. We had all the notes, they just weren't in the right places.
Yeah. Yes, luckily we're so bad at singing, the chances of us getting a copyright strike is slim to none.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're more likely to get a cease and desist just on humanitarian grounds.
Not from the copyright holders, just from people in general. There we are. So that's the viaduct at Stockport, isn't it? So it's just come out of Stockport Station, and that's the viaduct, the one that you drive under on the M60.
Right.
Which was originally only 2 tracks, but was then widened to 4 at some point.
You know, CP Model Railway, you're absolutely right. If you're like me and you make chuff chuff noises for diesels, then HM7000 is for you, because you can set up a steam profile on your diesel.
Oh, Tumble of Clowns. And the
Peter
Straddler.
Jackson doesn't remember sending this one in.
So this
okay.
is not one of the ones that he's been thinking that you've been sitting on.
Right.
There it is. It's interesting to see the mix of Mark IIIs and Mark I's. I'm actually very surprised to see Mark IIIs and Mark I's mixed in together. That was the Mark II on the end, I think.
No, it's a locomotive on the end.
Okay.
Some manky ex-Anglia coaches at the back. I haven't heard the word manky for years. Oh man, that's given me flashbacks.
Manky, that's a common word round our way.
Yeah, but not for years.
This is the...
Look at the animation on those trees. That is fantastic.
Travels along the now freight-only line through Cheadle Heath, heading for Altrincham. At one time, this was double track. Unfortunately, a lot of the freight-only lines around Manchester have been absolutely ravaged.
The Mark IIs, because the Mark IIIs have ribbed roofs.
Oh, right.
For her pleasure.
I thought, no, some of those, I thought that one there is a Mark 1.
I don't think it's fair that all them coaches are called Mark. I know, how confusing is that going to get?
Yeah, that's like the Bruce's philosopher's sketch. So, who are you, Dave? Oh, well, that's a bit complicated. Why not change your name to Bruce? So there we are.
That is lovely. Thank you so much. Jen, we are coming up to the end of the show.
Oh, yes,
it's actually flown by.
It always does. It always does. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You okay?
Yeah. So if you want to there we go. The buffets are Mark 1. So I was right. There are Mark 1 coaches mixed in. So yes, they do look weird together. What with Mark 3s and Mark 1s. Don't you dare call me a smug git. Oh no, the clowns have nicked the General Lee. Oh dear. So look, it's been great. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Gary says, awesome live stream as always. Thank you both. You're absolutely welcome. Ruben Ashwell says it's gone quick tonight. Then again, I arrived late as I was burning bonfires. And yeah, look, we're
A Monday clubber is never late, Toto wagons, nor are
Topsy
they
says you
early.
fired Gandalf up now.
They arrive precisely when they mean to.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Gandalf. And don't forget to tickle that like button if you haven't done already. Share the stream to social media, letting other people know about it. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, why? But if you are subscribed, do check that you've rung the bell. It's a good way of making sure
down there
that you
somewhere.
actually end up getting shown when new videos are up. We've got new videos coming every Wednesday, every Friday. You may have seen we had a couple of great videos last week with the Can We Fix It with that Hornby 00 standard class 4 tank locomotive. That was really popular. Got a great response on that. If you haven't seen it, do go and check it out. And we're going to be trying to do more of our Can We Fix It videos. So I've got a few more in the works. I'm going to be doing some bargain hunting as well. It's been a while since I went out with my big net bargain hunting. We're going to be doing some of that. We have got the Hellion Parcels Express rail car. A full review of that coming on Wednesday. We've also got the What Does It Sound Like video. I recorded this a little while ago. It kind of got forgotten. But the 3 newest sound profiles that have come out on HM7000.
Check before I finish editing that one that there aren't any more. So it's still up to date.
I have checked. Also, we do have a video helping you how to get the best out of your Bachmann locomotives. Some of the newer Bachmann locomotives have, I think they're cordless motors, and it means that they can be a bit finicky to set up on DCC. I show you how to delve into the world of CVs and get them running perfectly. Not only do I do that, but I also show you how to set up firebox flicker effects as well. So that should be a very useful video indeed. But until next time, this is me, Jenny Kirk. So you guys take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. And from the Cupboard Monkey and the host with the toast, Topsy Toaster as well. You take great care of yourself. Happy modelling. Bye for now.
Hello and welcome to WWC Next. We are an award-winning specialist and manufacturer for miniature scenery modelling. We are proud to have produced one of the best-selling ProGrass micro applicators, and we've refined our quality products and systems with both beginners and expert modelers in mind. We supply and manufacture everything you may need, from static glass applicators, static glass tufts, handcrafted MDF and hand-poured resin products, all designed and curated in-house, with you, the modeler, in mind. You can find us at www.scenics.com or in store at Unit 6, Buford Court, Plasmal, Swansea.
The train now departing is the 2101 service to Grove Street Yard, stopping at Mineth Tatis, Tatis Newith, Butts Farting, Weir Yard, Eindhoven somehow, Bolton Trinity Road, Pittsburgh, and then on to Grove Street Yard. That's the 2101 service to Grove Street Yard. If you go up to the loft today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go up to the loft today, you'll never believe your eyes. For every train there ever was has gathered there together, because today's the day that Jenny does the Monday Club. Good night.
Don't forget as well that coming up a little bit later on, it is the Game Hammer Classic Gaming Monday night live stream. So your live streaming entertainment will continue in a bit. You'll be automatically sent over to that, so never fear. Stick around for some trains running action, and you'll be given the opportunity to get straight on over to the Game Hammer Classic Gaming stream.
I do love all the sounds and the way they all keep changing. There's different sounds here and there. Don't you think there's anything?
Yeah, probably. Hey, I'll take your clippers.
Thank you. I'll cut my hair with them.
Oh, is that a clown?
Must be the straggler.
Values 56XX. Absolutely. there, Gus Hadley, the lunatic from Ammo. Yeah, we are still going, but only for a few more minutes. We're just waiting for the Monday Night Live Anything Goes retro gaming show on the Gamehammer Classic Gaming channel to start up, and then we're going to be moving our live streaming fun on over. You'll be given a prompt, and it's really easy to head on over and join the Cupboard Monkey on a voyage into retro gaming goodness. So, I see that the Monday Night Live with the Cupboard Monkey has just started its stream, so that's our cue to wind down here at Weir Yard. It's been great having your company. Thank you ever so much for watching, and a big thank you as well for anybody who contributed on Super Chat or PayPal.me and got a channel membership as well. Thank you so much for your generosity. It does help us keep the show running. But we're going to be winding down now, and it's your opportunity to get your weekly dose of retro gaming goodness. But from all of us here at Weir Yard, take care.